the wholeness, completeness, the healing that we seek is available to us right here and right now. There's a feeling when you're on your throne, when you are the sovereign of your life. It feels like having a spine, frankly. It feels like the place which you come from is your center. And we often give so much of our energy away to things which we believe we're supposed to. Cultural stories of obligation and expectation and those kinds of things. And you get to a point in being yourself when all of those things fall away and you feel light. Like Christ said, my burden is light, right? My yoke is easy. There's nothing for you to do here other than to be yourself. And that feeling of being truly yourself is like, it's a wildness. It's a freedom. You're a feral animal. You're the wind. You're a coyote. And this is the state which I seek to engender in the men and women that I work with, is a feeling of wholeness and completeness, because there's a part of us that knows that the wholeness, completeness, the healing that we seek is available to us right here and right now, right? Our healing isn't somewhere else. It isn't at some future date, right? And of course, when we step into that state of being radically okay, then the mind creeps in, just as it does in meditation. You clear the slate, and you see the wild horses running, or you see the clouds moving on the sky, and they try and distract you. They try and take your attention. The same thing happens in real time, in every waking moment, of you coming back into the knowing of who and what it is you actually are. Of who and what it is you actually are. This is what we're here for, folks. This is what we're here for. It doesn't take any lofty social ideas about progress or about moral philosophy or any of those things. If we want to change the world, it starts here. It starts here. And I had a conversation with a gentleman recently who, I'm in the Northwest, and he found out I was a Southerner. He said to me, "I'm really happy to know that. I'm really happy to see that there's good Southerners out there." First of all, that it's incredibly condescending, right? And I said, "What's the deal?" He says, "Well, politically, your Southern governors and things, they do things that I don't approve of." And I didn't really know this gentleman, and I said, "Well, may I respond as if we were closer? May I respond fully? As if I knew you, really?" He said, "Oh, come on." I said, "That's your problem. That's your problem. Because just as it says in Buddhist wisdom, and as we know to be true, right? If you want peace in the world, you need peace in your nations. If you want peace in your nations, you need peace in your states and provinces. You want peace in your states and provinces, you need peace in your cities. You want peace in your cities, you need peace in your home. You want peace in your home, you need peace in your family. Peace in your family, peace in your heart. It all comes down to you. It starts here, and it ends here. The Alpha and the Omega is your relationship with where you came from, your true nature, your essence, what it is you actually are. there's a state that you can find. You can find it now. It says in the Srimad Bhagavatam that there's nothing more virtuous than talking about God. Talking about God cleanses the mind, cleanses the heart, cleanses the spirit. It cleanses you to talk about the nature of God, to talk about the grandeur of this idea of the Creator, of the Source. And to think that a divine spark of that source, to think that, as it says in Genesis, you are made in the image. It says you are perfectly and wonderfully made. It says you are sculpted out of the palm of God's hand. That's who you are. My name is Connor Keys. If you'd like to work with me, I do men's spiritual empowerment coaching. I work with women as well. You can go to connorkeys.com. You're also welcome to join mine and Laura Rose Gage's free transformational community coaching group at livingintheheart.org. That's livingintheheart.org. We would love to see you there. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, all of that. Let me know if you know this feeling in the comments. Let me know if this feeling is familiar to you. And let me know what you do, what kind of practices you have to stay there, to stay in that state. What do you keep in your field and in your life to remind you of that state? To remind you of the nearness of that state. Like it says in the Tao Te Ching, the Tao is nearby and easy to seek. It's just what you are. That's all it is. Much love and aloha, and I'll talk to you soon.